everyone, welcome to episode 7 in our home renovation series that I've been filming. Thank you so much for watching, and if you are new here, don't forget to go back and watch all of the other previous videos that we've filmed about this house as we've been fixing it up. And we are currently still here in the rental, but we're hoping to be moving into the new house that we've been renovating end of next week, so stay tuned for all of that. So I was just getting ready to take my vitamins before I headed out the door, and I thought this would be the perfect time to mention the sponsor of today's video, which is Ritual. I've worked with Ritual before, and I've also been taking their vitamins for the last couple of months, so this is awesome that I get to work with them again. So I take the Ritual Essential for Women vitamins. These contain 9 nutrients from D3 to omega-3, which help to fill the gaps in your diet, because even though we try to eat healthy, it can be hard to get all of the essential nutrients that we need on a daily basis. These capsules are vegan certified, sugar-free, non-GMO, gluten-free, and allergen-free. They have a mint tab in every bottle, so your capsules smell and taste like mint gum. And you guys can get these delivered to your door every month with a subscription. It's only $1 a day, and Ritual is offering you guys 10% off your first 3 months. That's 10% off during your first 3 months by going to my link that will be down below in the description box, and also using my code at checkout. So thank you again to Ritual for sponsoring this video. Like I said, I've been taking their vitamins for the last couple of months. I really love them and I highly recommend them, so definitely go and check them out with that link down below. Okay, so now let's get into episode 7 of the home renovation. There is a lot happening in this video, so I hope that you guys enjoy. For today's project, we're going to build up above the kitchen cabinets to make it look like they go all the way up to the ceiling. Put those nails in there. Okay, so we didn't do very much talking to the camera as my husband was building up these kitchen cabinets up to the ceiling, so I thought I would add in a quick little voiceover here. So I originally got this idea off of Pinterest, and I'll link the pin down below of the website or the blog that we were following to like get the main idea. But then my husband kind of had to tweak it and make it his own way, just because in the beginning stuff just wasn't working out how we thought it would, and I was feeling really bad because this was my idea that I came up with, and then my husband had to build it. But he really wanted to make this work, and so he ended up just altering it and making it his own way, and he did such an awesome job on it. I just want to brag on him a little bit because he's been doing so much work during this home renovation, and he's got so many more projects ahead of him that he has to do, put in the flooring and the trim. I'm going to try to help him as much as I can, but obviously he's doing most of the work during these big projects, and we honestly have been having so much fun together working on all of these projects. It's just so satisfying to improve a house that you own and know that you're adding value to it. little handsaw thing was very handy to have on the kitchen floor for him to just quickly cut those trim at an angle. We did skinny trim at the bottom, like right on top of the cabinets, and then we did the big ceiling trim at the very top. And I just think that it turned out so good, and it just really gives the cabinets an upgrade. You guys comment down below and let me know what you think. My husband still has to caulk all of this at the top that he added, and then I have to come in and paint all of these kitchen cabinets, which I know is going to be a huge job, and I'm hoping that I can start on that on Monday next week. This whole thing turned out to be quite the job, more than what we thought it was going to be, but Jalen did an awesome job on it. Okay, today's project is to cut the holes for the can lights right here in front of the front door, and then the ones in the kitchen.
Help with the fireplace holding. This is going to be about right. No, see that mark? It's going to be straight from that mark. So I need you to hold tight so I can pull it tight, okay? 103.5. Okay, that's a mess.
Should be right up in there, right? Hopefully. Okay, Jalen got all of these holes cut, and now he is going to start installing these can lights. Okay, can you show us how you hook these things up?
Yep, very, very easy. I thought I was going to take wire nuts to connect all these. I didn't realize they have these like quick connectors. So you just strip the end of your wire and then you match your colors up. You can see very well. Just strip your end of the wire, match your color up, and just slide them in, and they're tight. They won't come back out. And there's 2 spots for 2 more wires, so when you're seriesing them, you know, like this one's the last one in this line, so that one over there has got 2 wires sticking down, so you'll need the 2 extra spots there. And then white and white, ground and ground. Stuff them back in the box. Could put the lid back on, but the lid's kind of a pain to put back on, so I'm just gonna leave it. Stuff your wire up in. And these are the trim cans, so you don't need to screw anything. They just have these spring tabs here. You just pop up in and go nice tight, make sure it's centered. Done.
That's awesome. I love how slim they are. And there's what they look like up against the ceiling. They're basically flush against the ceiling almost. We're going to be hanging the fireplace beam and the beam on the ceiling this week, so I have to get both of those stained, but first I have to decide what color stain I'm going to go with. I got a couple different kinds here, and I'm going to put some samples on this board with some rags and then hold it up against our flooring and see which one looks the best. Okay, here's the 4 different samples of the stain, but I don't think that I like any of them, especially when I compare it to our wood flooring right here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back to the store and get some more stain.
But see, this is really white wood.
I know, and that's the thing, and those beams are like almost reddish colored. This one is like black. That's why I didn't even put it on, because I've tried this dark walnut before and it's basically turned something black. Here's what these beams look like. This smaller one is for the fireplace, and then these 2 big ones are for the ceiling. And they kind of already have a little bit of color to them, and that board that I was putting the samples on is like white like this. So I feel like when I put the stain on here, it's gonna look completely different. So I almost kind of want them to cut me off like a little piece of this to put the samples on. Jalen got all of these can lights on this side of the room put in here. They look awesome. For those of you wondering, these are the kind of can lights that he's putting in the ceiling. I will try to just put a direct link down below for them if you guys are interested. So the ones that he put out here in the ceiling have like this box on the back of them, but we wanted to put 2 in the hallway there, but there isn't very much room up in the ceiling to be able to put a very big can light. So we got these really thin ones that have a box that you can move over to the side. So we're gonna see if these will work to put these in the hallway ceiling. So as you can see, we don't have very much space up in there to put one of those bigger can lights. So this is how flat these lights are. Okay, so we just turned the power on, and I gotta show you guys how bright these lights are in the hallway. It just looks so awesome. It makes this dark and small hallway feel so much bigger and brighter and more open. Here, I'll show you guys the difference, how bright the hallway is, and then you switch it off. Yeah, it's crazy. Jalen is trying to hook up all the switches in the house, so I have to come out here and turn this panel off. So like you saw yesterday, none of those stains that I had yesterday were gonna work on that wood beam. So I saw one online called Special Walnut, and I really like how it looks in pictures, so I wanna get one and try it out in person. And I'm gonna run down to our little hardware store and see if they have one in stock, and then we can go give it a try. Okay, this is the stain that I ended up picking up from our little hardware store. This one is called Special Walnut. I like how this one looks in pictures online, so I'm going to try a little bit here on this board, and if I like it, I'll go out and try it on the beam. Put some of the stain on this pallet wood, and I really love the color that comes out when you put it on this pallet wood, but for some reason when I put it on these beams, it's just coming out like black, and I don't know why. I don't know if I need to sand these down, get them a little flatter, and then use like a paintbrush to just put a little bit on, because these are unsanded, they're unfinished beams. Hey everyone, so I thought I'd bring you up to the house this evening and just give you one last quick update before I end this video. So they did finish painting all this trim today. They got all of the touch-up paint done. There was a couple spots that they hadn't painted and they had to touch up at the ceiling. They also put down some leveling concrete in 3 different spots in this concrete floor just to help to even out this floor before we lay down flooring, because there were some spots where the concrete either had cracks or was humped up a little bit. They're probably going to come in here tomorrow, grind this off, and maybe do some more. All of the doors are painted in the house, and they also got all of the door jambs painted white today. So that means that tomorrow they will be hanging the doors with the hinges and the handles and all of that. And all of the touch-up paint is done back through here. And they put down some more of that concrete right here where there was a crack in the concrete. And back here in the bedrooms, the only change pretty much is that they got all of the door jambs painted. All the folding doors are painted. As always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in a couple days with a brand new video. Bye.